Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalam ala rasulillah. So this is the PSLE Foundation Math 2019 paper. We are going to do this. The way to do it is I'm going to explain the question. I will show you how to do the questions. At the end of the explanation for each question, you pause the video and then you try the question on your own. And then you move on to the next question. Yeah, so you should play, watch how we solve the question, pause the video, try the question on your own, and then play the video again. Okay, so let's start. This is booklet A, paper 1. So we're going to do question number 1 first. In 5678, in 5678, which digit is in the thousands place? So we're interested in the thousands place. So what we do is, first we label the number, label the digits, ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. So the digit that is in the thousands place is this. So this is our answer. Pause the video now. Try the question on your own. And then press play once you're done. Okay, we're moving on to question number 2. What is the missing number in the number pattern below? To know this, we have to look whether the numbers are ascending, that means getting bigger, or getting smaller, descending. So if you look at this number, this is 86, the next one is 73. So it's getting smaller and smaller, right? We want to know it's getting smaller by how much. So we take 86 minus 73 and we get 13. So we know this is minus 13. Now we test 73 now minus 60. We still get 13. Good. So we know that the decrease is by 13. So from here to here, we do the same. 47 minus 13, because this is now minus 13. That will give us our answer. 4, 3. So our answer is 34. So you want to do two things. First, ask yourself whether the numbers are decreasing, numbers getting bigger, increasing, or the numbers getting smaller, decreasing. Okay? Now in this case, you want to see they're decreasing, right? They're getting smaller, so you want to see they're decreasing by how much. And so we minus off the big number, take big number, take the bigger number, minus the smaller number. Once we know the decrease is by 13, for example here, now we can find the missing number. Pause the video, try this question on your own, and then continue again. Okay? Right, we now go to question number 3. Which of the following shows 1/4 of the figure shaded? 1/4, right? 1/4 means one part out of a total of 4 total parts. This is the meaning of 1/4. So we need to look for a figure that has 4 parts. Let's look at this. This has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 parts. So this is not the answer. Now this one seems to have 4 parts, but look, this is a different shape than this. They're not the same shape. So out. Okay, because if you want to make them the same shape, then you have to split it this way. And when you split it like that, you don't see 4 parts. You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 parts. Now we look at option number 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 parts, and 1 part is shaded. There we go. This is our answer. Let's look at option number 4. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 parts. So not our answer. Pause the video. Try this question on your own. And then press play again. Okay, this is question number 4. In the figure, which line is parallel to AB? Parallel means they are like this. Okay, or like this. And these two lines will not touch. You can extend them all the way and they will never touch. So AB, we have to identify where AB is. So AB is here. So the parallel line would be this one, ED. What's another way to check? We check by doing this. You see here, this line cuts across, diagonally across the square. And then look here again, this line also cuts diagonally across. So these two lines are parallel. What's our answer? ED. So ED is our answer. Okay, I'm going to erase this. Pause the video. Try the question, and then you can play the video again. Okay? Right, let's look at question 5. What is 15 minutes before the time shown on the clock? Okay. So the time shown on the clock, this is, we look at the longhand, look at the shorthand first. So this is 3 o'clock, right? It's pointing at number 3. And then you look at the longhand, it's at number 2, which means you always, to count the minutes, longhand is for minutes. Longhand is for minutes. So what do? You always start with, you always start at number 12. This is 0. Then you go 5, 10, 15. You say the 5 times table, okay? Why do you say the 5 times table? Because this is each 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See? So 5. Every minute, each line is 1 minute. And then you see here, this is 5 minutes. So you just go use your 5 times table. What do we want? We want 15 minutes before the time shown on the clock. So we don't even have to look at the time now. You just go this way. Then you minus 15 minutes. We know from every big division is 5 minutes. So this is 5, 10, 15. So minus 15 minutes, the long hand should be pointing here. Right? And notice that we're going backwards. So this is 50, 11 means 55, because 5 times 11 is 55. Yeah, let me clarify that. Remember what we say about doing the 5 times table here? So we go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, and this is 55. Okay. The question says before the time shown, right? This is the reason why we go backwards this way and we count 15. So 5, 10, 15, and we end up at number 11. So this is 55 minutes. Because we're going backwards, it is no longer 3 o'clock. It should be 2 o'clock and 55 minutes. So that's our answer, 2 o'clock and 55 minutes. Another way to check if this is your answer, you do this, 2 o'clock and 55 minutes. You add 15 minutes, right? And see where that gets you. So we add 5 minutes first. Maybe we shouldn't do it this way. So let me just erase this. Then we can see it better. Now, according to our calculations, it's 2:55. So it's here, right? So if you add 15 minutes, we go 5 minutes here, 10 minutes here, and we end up at the original spot, which is here. Okay? So our answer is correct. Now notice we counted it as 2:55, but in the answer is 14:55. 14:55 just means that it's 2:55 p.m. If it's 0255, this is a.m., early in the morning. Okay. Pause the video. Try this question on your own. I'll erase this. Try it on your own, and then you can continue with the next question once you're ready. All right, question number 6. What is the missing number in the box? So what do we see? We see this number here, and we see this, right? This is similar to 5 is equals to 4 plus 1. But imagine that you don't know that this is number 1. How do you get number 1? You take 5 minus 4. It gives you 1. So similarly, we're going to do the same here, okay? Here, 6 plus 6.5, there's 6.5. So how do we get the question mark? We do this, 6.514 minus 6.5. Make sure that you align the decimal places together. The decimal places must be aligned. Then you minus off. 5 minus 5 is 0. This is 0, 0, okay? 5 minus 5 is 0. 6 minus 6 is 0. This is our answer, number 4. Right, stop the video. Try the question again. Let me erase this. Then you move on to the next question. Question 7. Figure shows a solid made up of unit cubes. How many unit cubes are needed to make the solid? Okay, several ways to do this. I'll show you one way first. We look at this column, okay? So this first column has got 3 cubes. 1, 2, 3. Stack one on top of the other. Yeah? So 3. Now we look at the next column. It should be also 3, right? This next column here would also be 3. Then you look at this next column, another 3. So how many cubes are there in total? 3 plus 3 plus 3. And this is 12. Or you can, if you can see this, you see that there are 4 number 3s. So it's 4 times 3. It's 12. And this is our answer. Okay, I'll erase this, pause the video, and try to do the question. Number 8. Round 64.2 to the nearest whole number. Here we're interested in the whole number. So 64.2. Where is the whole number? The whole number is this. This is the whole number. So what do? We underline it. Next step, draw a line across. Next step, draw an arrow here. If this number that we're pointing here is not 5 or more than 5. As long as it's less than 5, just ignore this number and put a 0 here. Now you just add this up, and this is our answer, 64. If the number that I'm pointing the arrow, if this is more than 5, for example, it's 64.6, same steps, underline, draw a line across. This number here is more than 6, more than 5, more than 5. What do we do? Now we put number 1 here. Add this up, 65. This is our answer. Okay, whatever that comes on this side of the line, don't write anything. This is the reason why we draw the vertical line. Okay, I will erase. Pause the video. Try this question, and then you can play again. Question number 9. Express 2345 milliliters into liters. This requires you to remember something. What do we need to remember? We need to remember that 1 liter is equals to 1000 milliliters. Okay, so we have to remember this. Now, now we see that milliliters is on the left hand side. This is what we want, right? We want milliliters. This is what's given, okay? Milliliters in liters. So we're going to rewrite this way. Okay, I'll show you 2 methods. Okay, this is the first method. So 1 milliliter will be 1 over 1000 liters. How do we do that? The thing you want to remember is this. You're taking this and you're bringing it across the equal sign. So it becomes 1000. Another way to look at it is this way. From 1000 to get to 1, you divide by 1000. 1000 divided by 1000 gives you 1. Any number divided by the same number gives you 1. 2 divided by 2 gives you 1. 4 divided by 4 gives you 1. Okay, so because you want 1, you just divide by 1000. If you divide by 1000 on the left hand side, you also divide by 1000 on the right hand side. So you get this. Okay, now the question says we have 2345 milliliters. So what do? We do this. 2345 times 1 over 1000 liters. How do we do this now? Right? What do? We take 2345 times 1. So we get 2345 divided by 1000. Now when we divide any number by 10 or 100 or 1000, there's a simple shortcut, right? What do? First, we just write down the number, the same number. Then, because this is a whole number, the decimal place is here. 2345, 2345, the decimal place is here. Now we're dividing by 1000, and you see that 1000 has got 3 zeros. Because we divide, we're moving the decimal place to the left. By how many times? Now 1000 has got 3 zeros, so we move it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And so the decimal place now ends up here. And this is our answer, 2.345 liters. This is the long version, there's a shortcut version, and I'm going to explain to you very quickly now. The shortcut version is like this. When you divide by 1,000, we know that milliliters, 2 liters, we divide by 1,000. Divide by 1,000 means you take the decimal point here. 1,000 has got 1,000 has got 3 zeros, so we go 1, 2, 3. So the answer is 2.345. You get the same answer. This working on the right is the actual explanation. Working on the left is a shortcut. So our answer is this. Okay, so pause the video, try the question, and then you can press play again. Anytime you don't remember, you just rewind and watch it again.